Hey guys. Okay, so it is about 4 p.m. I am working a private event tonight. And if you're new to my channel, hello. If you're from TikTok, hello. All 200,000 followers, I love you guys. But yes, if you're new to my channel, hello. I'm new to my channel. My name is Anessa, and I am here because my TikTok account was deleted at 200,000 followers. And you know what? That's fine. YouTube is the new wave. So we're going to do a little get ready with me, go to the club, do like a little money count. And we're just going to kind of, I guess, talk and go over some things about how to be a strip club bartender. And then we're going to go to the club. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm starting with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I am not a makeup artist, nor do I think I know anything about makeup related. And if I'm like looking this way, it's because I'm like looking into my mirror over here. But yeah, let's just kind of talk. I had a very successful TikTok account. It grew to about 200,000 followers in about probably 5 months, more or less. And then somewhere along the line, my account got banned. And instead of me trying to like start it all over again or even argue with them, I don't want to be anywhere where I'm not appreciated. And you shouldn't want to be anywhere where you're not appreciated either. So that's just that. I feel like on YouTube, they appreciate me over here. And all of my followers just love and appreciate me. BTW, I know that this looks like insane and it looks like I'm like painting my makeup on, but I promise you, it's such a like a sheer coverage foundation that it all just kind of like works out in the end. But like we look crazy and I'm not even mad about it. So yeah, I have been a bartender for almost about 10 years now, and I've been working at my strip club on and off for 5 years. I do live here in Southern California, and the club that I was working at was an exclusive like celebrity only clientele out here in LA. My club was fully open during COVID. It was kind of operating like low key, you know what I mean? And then my club shut down in December of 2020 for renovations and remodels. It is now March 2021. So I am at a new club now. So that's kind of like my backstory. And yeah, I'm just a bartender. I am not a dancer. However, if I was younger, I would be a dancer. Yeah, I just made like little like vlogs and put them on TikTok. Nothing offensive. I like wasn't even showing in the club because I can't even record in the club. And then I woke up on March 5th, 2021, and it said that my account was permanently banned. And then on Sunday, March 7th, which is today, they told me like, surprise, we're actually like never giving you your account back. So yeah, but I'm excited to be here on YouTube. Basically, we're just gonna do like the same thing, like little vlogs, come to the club with me, except I can't bring you like inside of the club. It's just like the club rules, like you're not allowed to film in there. A lot of people want to know how I got started bartending at the strip club. So I actually was a server when I was 18 years old. I was a server. I was working at Hooters. And then when I was 21, I was actually promoted to a bartender. And that's where I got my experience bartending. After being a bartender at Hooters for a couple months, which I love it, I 10 out of 10 recommend working at Hooters. It was honestly like one of the most fun jobs I've ever had. Super structured, super corporate, great people. Some of like the best girls work there, great management. It's very regulated. I know a lot of people think that because it's Hooters, they have this common misconception that like it's weird or like it's, I don't know, like it's something else that it's not, which is absolutely not true. But yeah, I started as a server and then I was promoted to bartender. So after bartending at Hooters and working there for a few years, I actually had the opportunity to be in the calendar as well as do the Hooters pageant, which like I said, 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you work at Hooters, you should totally audition to be in the calendar and definitely represent your store in the bikini pageant if you can. I'm just using the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the shade Tan Sand. I actually really like this concealer. It holds up really well. I measure my makeup by how it looks at the end of the night of me bartending, and I'm all like sweaty and gross. And if it's like oily or whatever, and I'm telling you, like, this is like, I've got it down right now. So anyway, I appeared in the calendar as well as did the pageants and represented my store. I used to work at Hooters in West Covina, California. So I did that. While I was representing my store at the Hooters pageant, I actually had a representative from Playboy approach me at the pageant and tell me that he wanted me to audition for Playboy. So I did. I went and I auditioned for Playboy, and I ended up getting hired. And I appeared in editorials on and off over the last 5 years in Playboy. So fast forward, this is how I got my job at the strip club. So while I'm, working like full time doing all of this stuff, my manager at Playboy is like, he approaches me and he's like, hey, there's a super exclusive club opening in downtown LA, celebrity clientele only. They're holding auditions for girls. Are you interested? And I was like, sure. Like, what is the position? And he was like, being a bartender. And I was like, okay. And honestly, like, I didn't think I was going to get the job. So I went to the audition, was referred by my manager at Playboy, and I ended up getting the job. And then I worked at the club on and off for 5 years. And like I said, like, they just recently closed in December. So I am very newly at a new club. So that's how I got my job. I know that there's a lot of people that want to know, how do you get hired in a strip club? And the best way to get hired as a bartender in a strip club is, one, do you need experience? The answer is yes. Most clubs are going to require 3 to 5 years experience for high volume and 1 to 3 years for just like moderate volume. Volume means how busy the club is. First thing you're going to do, first step, follow the club on social media. The reason why you're going to follow them on their socials is because they're going to post on their story or in a post when they're hiring. And also too, they're going to post pictures of the girls that currently work there so you can get an idea of what the demographic is. I'm just using this Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, but in glow. I'm telling you, this is like club proof makeup, so your makeup ain't gonna come off with this stuff. The second thing that you're gonna wanna do after you follow the club on social media, you're gonna wanna visit the club as a guest. So go in as a guest of the club, get a table with your girlfriends, get a table with your homeboys. You're gonna wanna go to the bar, look around. This is gonna help you get the experience of the club. And you're also gonna see, like, do you like the vibe? Or do the employees seem like they're happy? Is this somewhere that you would wanna work? What is the clientele like? Does the clientele seem like they have money to spend? After you've visited the club as a guest and you're ready to apply, things that you're gonna wanna get ready is a resume with a Polaroid picture of yourself attached to it. I would make it a full-bodied Polaroid picture. Have a friend take a Polaroid picture of you. Don't print out a picture of you from online. If you don't have a Polaroid camera, I would attach a picture of yourself onto your resume. So like print it out, including a picture of yourself on your resume. The reason why you want to do this is because, one, the manager is going to remember who you were when you went in to apply, and they're going to remember your face. And two, it's going to set you out from the other girls. On your resume, you're going to want to put how many years of bartending experience that you have or cocktail serving experience that you have. You're going to want to also attach your social media handles. So include how many followers you have. If you have 10,000 followers, tell them. If you have 4,000 followers, tell them. If you have 400 followers, tell them. But include your social media handles because they want to make sure that you can bring guests into the club. A lot of girls that work in the club make social media handles specifically for their club that are separate from their personal accounts. So like, for example, I have one personal social media account and it's at Anessa Rossi. That's my Instagram, that's my OnlyFans, that's my Twitter, that's all of my handles. But let's say that I didn't want people knowing that I worked at the club and I still wanted to bring guests in. I would make a separate Instagram that would be like at Bartender Anessa or at Anessa name of the club, like insert the name of the club. Pro tip for getting hired at the club, do not apply when the club is busy. Don't call the club and ask if they're hiring. Chances are the manager's too busy to come to the phone, and chances are the host at the front doesn't know if they're hiring, if they are, if they aren't. Second of all, you want them to see you. You want them to see you. You have a better chance of getting hired when they see you in person. And third, you want to go in when they're not busy so that way a manager has time to talk to you and they don't just brush you off. Not busy hours at the club are going to be right when they open. So if the club opens at 7 p.m., if the club opens at 8 p.m., you want to go right when they open, and you want to go on non-busy days, so like a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday. Don't go Thursday through Sunday. Those are probably the club's most busiest days, and a manager is just not going to have time to talk to you. Now that you're ready, you have your resume, you have your picture, you're ready to interview, you already know the club that you want to work at. Now what are you going to wear? You're going to wear a form-fitting dress and some high heels. This is not your 9-to-5 corporate job that you're interviewing for. You want to show the club how your body is going to look in the uniform. Each club has a different uniform. So again, that's why you want to visit the club as a guest before you apply, because you need to make sure that you're comfortable wearing the uniform. And if you're not comfortable wearing the uniform, you don't want to be surprised if you get hired and then you see like what the girls are wearing. Every club varies. Some clubs, all of the bartenders have matching uniforms. It could be like a 2-piece, like a bra and like an underwear type bottom. It could be a 1-piece, like a thong bodysuit. It could be actual uniforms. It really varies. Also too, cocktail servers, bottle service girls, VIP hosts, bartenders, and dancers all wear different things. So that's another reason why you want to visit the club as a guest, because maybe you're not comfortable with what the bartenders are wearing, but maybe you're comfortable being a cocktail server, and maybe that's something, that would really like kind of meet your your level of comfortability, or like help like meet like your expectations. Some things you should look for before you visit the club, before you apply, to see how legitimate or how reputable the club is one, is their on-site parking for employees. Meaning, if you're a bartender and you get hired, are you able to park right in front of the club, or do you have to park off-site? If you have to park off-site, maybe that's something that you think about. That's a safety factor. You don't want to be coming out of the club at 3, 4 in the morning with thousands of dollars in your bag, and now you have to walk like mad far to your car. So safety aspects, can you park on site? 2, is there security the minute you pull up to the club? Any legitimate or reputable club should have, the first thing that you should see when you're pulling in the parking lot is security outside in suits and security at the door. Basically, there should be security everywhere. Everywhere you go in that club, you should be able to see security, because your safety comes first as an employee. You want to make sure that somewhere you're working where there is a lot of cash handling going on, that nobody's going to be able to pull some like shit on you, So now you're physically inside of the club, security check, parking on site check. Now it's time for you to meet with the manager. It doesn't matter that it's a strip club. The manager at the strip club should be exactly the same as a manager as a car dealership would be. He should be just as professional. The manager at the strip club shouldn't ask you any weird things. He shouldn't be inappropriate. He should be professional like any other job interview. If the manager isn't professional, that's your red flag that I gotta go. Take care, brush your hair, I'm out. Gotta go, Buffalo. So these are all things that you should look at when you're applying to the strip club. If everything checks off, it meets your requirements, you feel safe, you feel like this is somewhere you can work, the clientele seems cool. And what I mean by the clientele is peep the cars in the parking lot. You need to see like what kind of cars are in the parking lot of this club. Are these like hoopties? Is this the Hoopty 3000? Or do we have the AMG and the Bentley and the Rolls Royce? Because if those are the type of cars that are parked in your parking lot, then you already know that the clients inside have money to throw. Maybe if they're in the Hoopty 3000, you know what I mean? Maybe that's like not the journey. Maybe it's not the vibe for you. These eyebrows are looking wild. I wish I could be like, hi, I'm new here, but I'm not. I've had these eyebrows for 29 years. What is going on? Another thing, when it comes to wearing makeup in the club, this is my own personal opinion. This is not advice for dancers, and this is not advice for bottle service girls or anyone other than the bartenders. I personally like to do a more natural makeup look, because when you're in the club, the lights are already so crazy that no matter what you look like, it's going to accentuate that, and it's going to make it even look more dramatic than it actually is. So if you have like, I don't know, super black smoky eye on, and then you get behind those club lights behind the bar, especially the bar lights, because what's different than stage lighting and bar lighting is stage lighting, the dancers only have the lighting coming from above them. So it's accentuating all of their body and they look really great and their makeup like looks nice and dramatic. But at the bar, you have club lighting coming from above you as well as below you. There's lighting below you so you could see into the well, so you can see into the ice and you can see the bottles. If you have the light coming from underneath and the light coming from above, now you have 2 points of light focusing on you and you're getting really crazy shadows. So that's why I personally, as a bartender, like to do more natural makeup. Dancers, absolutely not. Dancers look beautiful when they have, you know, like really dramatic makeup and like they have like super pretty wigs and stuff that they wear, like the blue hair and stuff. Oh my gosh, they look so good on stage because the stage lights are geared for entertainment and the bar lights are geared for functionality, so you can see behind the bar. Also, I know that another big question is for people asking, I don't have any experience. What should I do? I want to be a bartender at the strip club, but I don't have any experience. What should I do? Easy, I got you, girl. Be a bottle service girl. Bottle servers at the club most clubs require zero experience. As long as you're outgoing, you're personable, you're willing to give the guest a good time, most clubs are gonna hire you with zero experience. So I always recommend being a bottle girl. The difference between a bottle girl and a cocktail server is essentially a server, like a waitress. She brings your drinks, takes your drink orders, could get you food orders if you have food at your club that you work at. Make sure that you're attended to. A bottle girl are the girls that you see at nightclubs and they have like the sparklers and like they come out the sparklers and like the bottles all lit up and they're like on someone's shoulders and they all have like matching uniforms and then they're all dancing in front of the table like holding the sparklers and the bottles. That's a bottle service girl. Bottle service girls kill it. I have bottle girls at my club who make $2,000 a night, $3,000 a night. It all depends. And bottle servers require zero experience. And you also, most of the time, only have to be 18 to be a bottle girl. Whereas most states, you have to be 21 to pour. So in California, where I live, you have to be 21 years old to be a bartender, but only 18 to serve. So bottle service girls, best of both worlds, because you're making bartender money, but you could be younger to do it. The thing about bottle girls is they're right in the thick of everything. A bottle girl their job is solely to be responsible to cater to VIP. So somebody comes in, they buy a table for, I don't know, let's call it $4,000. A bottle girl and team, so a girl plus like maybe 2 more girls, maybe 5 girls, it really depends on the club, is assigned to that VIP table specifically. The bottle girl is there to hype the table up. The bottle girl is there to pour their drinks for them, like not the actual alcohol, but like pour the juices, scoop the ice from the container. You guys know, like you see like those big buckets on VIP tables and they have like bottles in them with ice. That's the bottle girl's job. Her job is to upsell a good time and to provide a great experience to the guests so that they want to come back. The reason why bottle girls make so much money is because they get gratuity on top of the cost of the table. Gratuity is an automatic added tip by the club. So if bottle girls get 20% of the table and the table costs $4,000, you guys do the math on how much they get. So whatever 20% of 4,000 is, that's how much the bottle girls will get. So I always recommend being a bottle girl. So I did a little Q&A on Instagram with all of you guys, which by the way, follow me on Instagram. All of my handles are at Anessa Rossi. What I plan to do with this channel is show you guys how to bartend in the strip club safely, to do it smart, how to get your money, how to stay out of the drama, because there's definitely a lot of pros of bartending in the club, but there's like a lot of cons too, you guys. But thank God for all of my supporters and followers. Like I love you guys so much. You guys are literally why I even had a platform to begin with. I just hope the rest of my 200,000 followers figure out that I am now on YouTube, and I'm so excited to like meet new people. Oh, a lot of people ask me if they should go to bartending school, like if I think like it's something that they should do. Absolutely not. Bartending school is a scam. I've never seen anyone get hired from it, and I've been doing this for 10 years. Most places prefer to promote from within. So if you want to be a bartender and you don't have any experience, you need to be a server first and then get promoted as a bartender from there. Be a server first, be a bottle girl. What I really like about people being a bottle girl, like taking the route of a bottle girl first without having to be a server, is you're gonna learn liquor. Being a bottle girl is the quickest way to learn liquor without being a bartender. People are constantly ordering from you at the table. You're gonna get to know alcohol. You're gonna get to know the difference between tall, double, up, neat, all of these things. You're gonna know how to ring in a martini. You're gonna know the difference in vodkas, in tequila. You're gonna know the difference between bourbon and scotch. You're gonna know the difference between whiskey. All of these things you're gonna learn being a bottle girl. And that's why I really recommend people doing it. It's a great way to make a ton of money without having to be a bartender. Also, I'm used to being on TikTok, so I'm used to only having like 1 minute to make a video to like pile content in. So I feel like I'm like really like trying to give you guys as much information that I can without making this like an hour-long video. I'm still new to like the YouTube platform, so I think that we're gonna figure all of this out together. But I want to do vlogs. I want to do a day in my life, and like I said, like where I show you guys everything that I do leading up to the club. I just can't bring you guys in the club. I wish that I could. It's just, I can't film in the club for a lot of reasons. One, the customers don't want people to know that they're there. Two, some of the dancers like don't want people to know that they dance. Three, it's I work with like a lot of big creators, like where they have 1 million followers on Instagram. Literally, a bartender that I work with has 1 million followers on Instagram, and she doesn't want people to know where she works. So I probably will never disclose the club that I work at because of all the reasons that I just stated above. And also, you guys see how much cash that I have on me at all times. So my own safety, I don't want people to like think that they could like run up on me, or I don't know, like some like wild shit's gonna happen. And I love these like Fenty shimmer sticks. I think this is in the color Chili Mango, but they come in all kinds of colors. I love these, and like I said, for like, it shows that you put an effort to get ready, but like they're not that dramatic. So that's what I love about these, is they're super easy to do. Because remember, anything that you do at the club, rule of thumb for makeup, anything that you're doing is gonna be 3 times more dramatic in person under those club lights. They're gonna make everything look crazier than it really is. Also too, I wanna do a what's in my bartending bag. I've done it on TikTok live, and everyone really loved it. So I'm thinking, should I do a what's in my bartending bag? If that's a yes, drop the little backpack emoji below, or like a bag emoji, or like a purse emoji, or I don't know, put that below. Maybe that'll be like my second video, like what's in my bartending bag. If you came from TikTok and you've supported me on TikTok, if you could please just like share my YouTube videos so people know how to find me again. And I think that it'll be exciting. I'm staying positive. I already know it's gonna be okay. What's meant for me is what's meant for me. The universe is showing me new ways, and that's why it's uncomfortable, because I'm growing, right? So, all right, so we just did that chili mango lime stick. Let's blend this shit out so we look crazy. I'm just gonna go in with this, I'm just going in with this like Natasha Denona palette over here. I love this palette. All of these colors, 10 out of 10 for the club. I love all types of makeup. I love dramatic makeup. I love no makeup. I love makeup. I love clown makeup, like all that. I don't even care. I don't care what you're wearing. Whatever you feel comfortable in. Confidence is key in the club. Another question that I get quite often is, do you have to be a certain way? Does your body have to be a certain way to get hired in the club? I'm gonna tell you right now, absolutely not. There's a body for everybody. Like for real. There is a body for everybody. Different strokes for different folks. Some people in the club like small girls like me. I am 5'1". I'm about 120 pounds. I'm like a curvier Latina, and some people love that. Some people like girls that are 5'11" and super skinny. Some people like girls with like huge fat asses. Some people like, thick girls, big girls. Like, there's a girl for everybody. So don't think that you can or can't work in the club because you're a certain type of way. I'm telling you right now, the club is going to hire you based off of your confidence. The club doesn't care what you look like. The club has something for everybody. The club's going to hire you if you have red hair. The club's going to hire you if you have blue hair, purple hair, green hair, black hair, blonde hair. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, different strokes for different folks, and they want to make sure that they have everything. Like, the club wants to be like a buffet, you feel me? Like, they want to have Chinese food, and then they want to have fried chicken next to it, and then they want to have mac and cheese, and then they want to have like fettuccine alfredo. Like, they want to have all of that. Apply. Your confidence is going to carry you through that interview. It doesn't matter what you look like. As long as you believe in yourself, that's going to carry you. I'm just going to like finish up my eyes real quick. I'm like not going to do anything special. I'm just going to put some mascara on and then like a little bit of like dark eyeshadow on my I can't even talk. I'm just going to put some mascara on and a little bit of dark shadow under my under eyes, and then I'm going to be right back, and then we're going to go to work. I'm going to show you all the money that I make, all right? All right, let's get into it. I'll be back. Okay, I just like put my mascara on, did like a little bit of like dark shadow under my eyes. I'm just going to use this Master Chrome by Maybelline highlighter. It's in the shade Molten Gold. I love this. I literally like strive to be a lighthouse that can guide ships home in the night with my highlight. That's just me. I want people to be like, oh my gosh, that new club light is popping. And it's like, surprise, bitch, it's my highlight. So that's my vibe. So after I do this, I'm just gonna spray my face, put on some like lip gloss, do my hair, and then I'll be back and then take you guys with me to go to work. Cute. They're gonna be like, oh, can I get a 3-piece from KFC? And then I'm just gonna come through the window. Here I am, greased chicken. All right, I'm gonna spray this shit real quick. I just use like this e.l.f. this Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It's my first time trying this, actually. Normally I use the Maybelline, is it the Maybelline Infallible? L'Oreal Infallible, maybe? I don't know, that one. But I like the little mister in this. Cute. Okay, I'm going to do my hair real quick and then I'll be right back, and then we're gonna go get this fucking coin, this bag, you know. All right, guys, so I did my hair and now I'm just gonna eat and hang out before I go to work. So make sure that you like, follow, subscribe. Thank you so much. If you guys came from TikTok and you're supporting me over here on my channel, I'm so excited for the content that we're gonna put out here. And I'm really excited for YouTube because I can do longer videos on here and show you guys a little bit more in depth. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna post part 2 of this video probably like sometime tomorrow, and I'll do like the cash count, show you guys how much money I made at work, and I hope that I answered all of your guys' questions. Follow me on Instagram. The link is gonna be in my bio, or follow me on OnlyFans, and excited for this new journey. And I'll talk to you guys later. And remember, take care, brush your hair. Bye.